Program Coriander Society Adventures has recommenced. Proceeding.
Welcome back, everybody, to Coriander Society Adventures. When last we left our heroes, they were deep within the shadow pits. Asena was jumped by a horrifying monstrosity of the void, which killed her favorite drone. However, another drone showed up and said, actually, I'm favorite drone. I am Spartacus. And our heroes made short work of the enemy. Let's get back to it. When last we left our heroes, John and Asena combined fire to destroy whatever this thing is. The way is open for you to proceed. There's also a big old pile of money on the ground.
Glorious money.
So, who wants money?
I mean, we're pretty poor, so I think this would be a good start for us having money again. Oh, hey, look, it's
We're
Gawargis.
poor?
Well, I mean, I lost all of my money when my briefcase was left back with the Coriander Society.
You're not
so
poor, you're just cut off from your liquidity.
yes.
Oh. Well, let's get some money then.
Let's get some money. Also, who dat? Is that Gawargis?
It's Gawargis standing there in his power armor with his sword drawn.
We scoop the treasure into the... I like how the things in here don't mess with Gawargis. They're like, yeah, let's leave the crazy knight alone.
Asena, as you're scooping, you hear the electrified acid of this pool burbling. And you hear something.
Okay. I'm gonna go look at it.
Okay. Go ahead and move yourself.
Oh, is it over here?
Mm-hmm. It crawls from the slime.
Oh, hey, go Argus.
A dragon, seemingly formed of the night sky, with bright white stars for eyes. Lesser stars twinkle in the firmament of its body. It is slimy, its scales not yet formed. Clearly just a spawnling, a hatchling, covered in slime as it crawls onto the stones.
You're kinda cute.
The Gawargis walks over to it, takes his sword in both hands, and raises it to just stab this thing.
Is this is a bad thing? But it's really cute.
This is spawned from the very essence of Kur, Asena. If left to grow, its power will become a physical manifestation of the Dragon of the Void.
How maybe we could just make it a good dragon.
Roll a persuasion check for me, please.
Dead.
Gawargis is still holding his sword on high.
Can John do something?
Yeah, absolutely.
After finishing scooping up the remnants of Asena's favorite drone 1.0, John is going to move also into the room. Hail, Gawargis. Oh, hi there. That looks interesting.
Cute.
Yes.
It's consumed all of its hatchling mates. It is the
ate 'em
strongest.
all?
It's the strongest of the brood. As was the pact.
Well, I appreciate everything you've done, Gawargis. This should be the last of the bunch that you should have to destroy. We are going to eradicate this place. With us is a combined effort of the Lacunus Alliance. We have Esper Knights from the Voski. We have the Renegade Riders. We have the Exarch and their soldiers, as well as an enormous bomb. We have the Red Cross Knights, your ward, here in attendance, and we've all come to bring you back from
Rescue you.
Yes, exactly. I was going to phrase it a little differently because he's a holy knight, but yes, we're here to reclaim you from your exile. We are going to blow this mountain apart, and with the combined efforts of all, we are going to destroy your Carga Duarte and their infusion with Kur, rescuing the Flesh of Kur, wresting it from this place and taking it somewhere far, far away.
Where?
We're still working on that. But this piece is acting as a beacon to the elder evils that lurk in the far depths of the darkness of space, and it's coming here, and if we don't remove it now, it will be here very soon.
So my vigil ends far sooner than I expected.
Kind of. Yes, your official... yes, the task that I asked you to complete should be ending today. However, there is more, and I hope to get your attendance, counsel, and hopeful help. But first, we should probably just handle one problem at a time.
He looks down at the hatchling dragon, still struggling to pull it. Like, its wings are slimy and they're sort of stuck to its side as it continues to shriek.
This is a wormling, right, mate?
Mm-hmm. About as big as... I think it's as big as any of you.
Really? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of reading the room, John's gonna go out on a limb here. Asena, you aren't seriously considering adopting this abomination, are you?
No, I guess I don't want to pet.
Nobody is truly beyond redemption.
Granted.
But if this creature is to have a chance to have any hope, it will need constant guidance, and attention, wisdom, patience, endurance. Who would bestow that upon this beast? It is a lifelong burden. And for creatures, for those of us born mortal, many lifetimes.
That it doesn't sound like me.
Well, now hold on, Asena. And John kind of slaps her shoulder. You just made a pact with the host of heaven. You've promised the angel, who I have his name written down, and it's not Oscar or Otto or
You mean my
Oriel.
beloved angel Oriel?
Yes, Oriel, yes. You made a pact with Oriel that you were going to help those that were lingering and be merciful, stay your hand when you could. This seems like kind of the perfect time to prove yourself in the eyes of heaven.
Well, you see, that's what I thought, because I was like, oh, it's so cute and stuff, but then everyone else was like, oh, it's evil, and I'm allowed to kill evil things.
Well, this isn't Kur itself, it's merely born of the flesh of Kur, so while it does have a natural bent towards that, like Gorgas said, with the right kind of attention, it could be shaped into something different than what its intended purpose was.
Okay.
But as Gorgas said, yeah, it's going to be tough.
It?
Well, we can't really get the silver dragon out of you. I don't think we can get the flesh of Kur out of this dragon. It's kind of born of it.
Perhaps I can be of assistance.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Is your assistance to destroy it, or do you have a suggestion?
Exarchic genetic engineering far surpasses that of anything you have yet experienced, John. It may be possible for us to find a solution. To modify the very nature of this creature in order to grant it a better chance at a long life. However, this does run counter to our primary purpose. No, I think we could justify it. Yes. Yes, we can justify it.
What's your justification, Exarch?
My purpose is to protect the people of this world from the draconic threat. Peace and understanding are viable paths to that protection.
I was hoping you were going to say faith, but that's an extremely well thought out response.
I have to act in a way that earns my people's faith. And that means using discretion and good judgment.
Well, as I told you, I don't really have faith in a higher power, but I do have faith in my friends. And when John says that, he puts a hand on Asena's shoulder. If you're willing to accept the burden of guardian and mentor, I think that this would be a very interesting challenge for you.
What about when he gets really big and then like I go into small places and then he can't come?
Well, you recall that Hara is also a dragon, right?
Oh yeah. You think this Dargan can shapeshift?
Well, it was born from the flesh of Jurgarka Duarte, a blue dragon that was infused with shadow and the flesh of Kur. I don't see why an offspring born from the pool of his essence wouldn't have similar capabilities.
Do you think Hara would be mad at me?
I think whatever Hara thinks is inconsequential to what you believe is right. But no, I don't think Hara would be upset with you for saving a creature that would never be given a chance. Hara knows something about not being given a chance and having to fight for her right to survive. I think that she would come to an understanding with your decision.
And maybe Oriel would like a dragon.
Also, and this is just me spitballing, it's possible that while this fledgling creature is in the early phases of its growth, possibly having a mentor like Hara or Akafisian would be an excellent tutor. She's already a teacher. She's a blue dragon.
We could give Hara a baby?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but yes. I think another pupil might be up her alley.
She would love it.
Now, here's the thing. I think that collecting a burden for someone else to raise is not the right play. So I think if you fully intend on salvaging this creature and raising it to be a force for good, or at least not bred for its intended purpose, then having Hara's help would be paramount. But no, I don't think we should dump this. Much like what happened with our dear friend here, we shouldn't give someone else our problems. If you choose to save this creature, it should be your responsibility henceforth. And if you choose to skirt that responsibility, then it is up to you to do what is necessary.
I could be responsible.
As I said, I have faith.
Okay, no one's gonna be mad that we didn't kill it.
Yes, people are going to be mad that you didn't kill it.
Really?
No one may be here, but yeah, if we go leaving this den with a dragon fledgling, then yeah. I'm sure there will be lots to say.
Right and wrong are not decided by what makes other people angry, Asena. And I think that your friend's faith is well placed. Obviously, that's Gilwargus talking.
Oh. Okay. Well,
Asena, you've been shot, stabbed, blasted with magic, and all sorts of terrible demonic essences over the course of our adventures. I think you can suffer the slings and arrows and the reproach of others.
yeah. Who cares what they think anyway?
Exactly.
Can I go close to the little guy
Mm-hmm.
and I'll try to pet it and take some of its gunk off.
Okay. Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
I would allow animal handling. It's definitely not an animal, but that's a wisdom-based skill, and wisdom would apply here. A 19. Okay. All right. It makes some odd noises, but seems to maybe that was a positive response. It's not biting you. It's letting you clean it. Gilwargus gives off a heavy sigh and smiles under his power armor. That's the right way to end this, I think.
Gilwargus, not to cut you off, but your vassals are here, just in the other chamber. We've had them hang back. I just want you to be prepared. That's all.
He brightens up again, and he's going to go ahead and turn his back on the pool and walk forward to greet them.
Before he leaves the pool, if you don't
Mhm.
mind, John's gonna stop him as he walks away, and it'll be kind of awkward because he's in big full power armor, and John's a guy in a 3-piece suit. But John is gonna offer first his hand to Gilwargus, and if he accepts, he's gonna pull him into a hug. And it's hard to hug power armor, but John's gonna get his points across. And then when they withdraw from their embrace, John's gonna place his hands upon Gilwargus' helm and kind of bring him close, and he'll kiss him right on the forehead of his helm, and then trace a cross across the front of his chest and thank him for his service and that his mission is complete.
This one is. You seem different. Both of you seem different.
I'm holy now.
It looks good on both of you.
Well, I'm not quite there yet, but I'm doing what I can.
None of us really are, John. It's all
Also, hey, go ahead.
as long as you're moving in the right direction. Yeah,
Speaking of right directions, John's gonna slap the front of his armor. You never mentioned your courtly days with the rest of your men and women and others back at the Crossed Corps. What's up with that? Those are some amazing stories.
We're making amazing stories of our own. I guess it's some of the old training from the Order. Not to talk too much of other worlds. Keep things separate and safe.
Speaking of the Order, that's going to be, not now, but soon, we need to talk at length about that.
Let's talk somewhere else. I'm eager to see the sun.
By the way, Durgar Duarte, where is it in the pool?
I thought you'd never ask.
The caves themselves shake and rumble.
Oh, goody.
And emit the sound from the very walls.
Emergency seismic event detected.
Oh.
You tricked me, John, without once breaking your word. Worthy deception, worthy of the Dorostrix. Honestly, I'm impressed. But not so impressed that I'm not going to kill you.
Understandable. And I feel exactly the same. John dumps the tracker, the beacon, into the water.
Okay. Roll a science check for me, please.
Oh, for what? For what?
Science.
Is this thing not waterproof?
It's waterproof. Roll
okay,
science.
good. All right. 18.
That's not water. It's electrified stomach acid.
Oh.
And lightning is starting to gather on the surface, and it's starting to bubble, and the entire stones themselves contract.
John immediately sends out to the rest of the group, get out now.
Mhm.
John is... Oh, go ahead. Do you have something?
No. Asena, what are you doing in response? You have this baby dragon, and you are inside of a cave that is a dragon guardian.
Yeah. So we're inside a Dargan.
He's not just a Dargan anymore, but yes, effectively.
Can I pick this guy up? Is
Mhm.
he
It's heavy, but you're, you.
okay? We'll see how long I can carry you. If not, then you might have to start learning how to walk sooner. Can you fly already?
Attempts, splats.
Okay, we'll work on it. I'm not that good at it either. So should we go?
John, Athenius is going to come in, actually, in your mind.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you coming with us? Are we all escaping?
Yes.
Confirmed. And everybody is, well, Gilwargus is going to be the last man out. He's kind of determined to be the last man out. So he's going to gesture for everybody to go. He still has his sword drawn as the area begins to shake.
John is going to use Coriander Agent John Carmichael. I'm an effing wizard.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to gain the spell tattoo Sudden Formation, and he is going to select up to 7 creatures. Every single creature that he's in the room with is going to be able to use their reaction to make their full movement speed.
Nice. Okay. So
And John can move up to half his speed.
Okay.
As part of this.
Do they have to move to form ranks with you?
No, they just get their move speed to just go.
Okay. Well,
let me drop that in chat for you.
Oh, perfect. If they do so, they must end their movement within 5 feet of you.
Oh, okay. Then
because it's a formation.
Right. So John is going to go ahead and he gets to move up to half, so he can move up to half and he can move his speed. So who's the slowest member of this party, I guess?
John, probably.
Well,
or Gilwargus, he moves at speed 30.
Well, so here, so John can go as far as, let's see, if their speed is 30 is the farthest they can move. Mm-hmm. So, okay, then John's gonna put himself right here, so that way everything can be right up next to him.
Right, Asena, so you can use your reaction to move right next to John, and then that'll leave the rest of your speed for running the hell away. Okay, that was John's action. Asena, do you want to use your reaction to join him when he uses his spell?
Oh, use my reaction?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. Go ahead and move yourself. You have to be within 5 feet of John, but you can land anywhere that you want in that regard. John,
can I pick up my Dargan friend?
Yeah, you can move your Dargan friend with you.
I need to access him.
I'll take care of it for the time being.
Okay.
John, have you deployed the beacon yet? You didn't drop it in the water.
Yes. Oh, I didn't? I thought I said I did.
Well, you were about to, and then I told you it was electric acid.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry. Then he drops it right here. Then right at the edge.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. So yes, he doesn't drop it in the pool. He drops it like right here in the front of the pool.
All good.
Or right here, wherever it's not going to roll away. I don't want it to roll into the acid as long as it's like right in this vicinity.
Mm-hmm. Okay. On Manda's turn, she is going to use her bonus action.
Put Chester there as our...
Chester is not actually there. She's going to use her bonus action to grapple hook to here. And then she's going to run. And
While
her
you're
drone.
moving figures, John is going to shout back to Dragaca Duarte. This must be very exciting for you. This is either our end or yours. I know that endings were so delicious for you.
This time it's going to be yours.
Duarte, I destroyed you before. You don't think I'm not going to be ready to come back and do it again? Why would I ever return to this place if it wasn't to bring about the downfall of Kur?
You cannot destroy the nothingness. You can only join with it. As you are going to right now.
It's been sealed away for millennias, and I'm going to seal it away again.
And at that moment, on initiative count 20, the electrified acid surges forth.
Wait, what about these guys?
Oh, initiative count 20.
Oh, it goes before they go. Oh.
Mhm. Lair actions happen on a 20, my friend.
Oh, no.
And the acid surges forth and floods the tunnels all the way up to here.
Ouch.
Let's see. So it goes 1, 2, 3 steps. And this is
Is that a step? I can't tell if it's a step or not.
yeah, so it hits everyone in this room. I just need to count the other side. 1, 2, 3. No, these guys are just barely
Dang it.
clear. Okay. Electrified acid floods all the way up into this chamber. I need everybody in this room to make a Constitution saving throw.
Question, mate.
Fire away.
I am wondering because yeah.
Mhm.
Can I modify my so I have this cool shield, right?
Mhm.
And we're going by like heights here, so it's able to surge into the room, but if it was a little bit higher, maybe it wouldn't
Mhm.
reach it. So what I'm wondering is, would I be able to throw my energy shield on Gilwargus, but instead of encapsulating him with a shield, making it a flat like wall at his feet and up as high as I can, and bust some inspiration to do that?
Use your reaction and a point of inspiration, please.
Perfect. Done.
Cool. And combining with that, Gilwargus uses his reaction to activate his armor's shield generator.
Oh, hell yeah.
So between the two of you, the shield completely covers that area. So this acid now floods up. The electricity arcing from it is interacting with the shield generator, causing it like as he holds there with both shields combined. Go, 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 go.
John's going to contact home base and tell them, fire at the beacon in 20 seconds. It's locked on. Start the process of the firing.
And one of the drones right next to you.
Confirmed. We're powering up the plasma board.
So you said 100 feet. So we need to get out of this chamber, basically.
Mm-hmm. It is now time for the Exarch soldiers.
John, is this threat susceptible to firepower or bodies?
Excuse me, what was the last word?
Is this a threat against which we can assist?
No, run.
Confirmed.
If anything stops our path, destroy it.
Understood.
And all the soldier drones and Asena, go ahead and start taking your turn while they book it.
Okay.
I'm just going to move them. You can go ahead and
John
take
points
your move.
towards Gilwargus' room. Is there anything in there that needs to be salvaged?
Nothing that can't be replaced.
Hey, mate, how much treasure did we grab before it got incinerated?
Oh, I have notes on that. Several thousand.
Okay.
Yeah, I have notes.
Cool, 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 cool.
I think I can dash to do double.
You can dash and you can use your bonus action and a focus point to triple dash, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you You can be gone. Asena's just like, yeah, later, people.
You can just
Bye.
leave. Later. Yeah, do you want a triple move?
Yeah. Where's the exit up here?
Yep.
Taking my dragon,
Just
leaving.
runs up
Goodbye.
the walls to get around people, just rolling around at the speed of sound.
Cause I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time.
I got a darken.
Oh, Asena's favorite drone.
Me
Can
and
that
the
follow her or
darken
no?
are
Yeah,
getting out of
Asena's
here.
favorite drone can follow her.
Okay, cool. I think
Okay.
it's stuck. There we go.
This Vosky Knight is going to move to here and then activate phase shifting.
What did it do?
Phase shift.
Oh, cool. Oh, heck yeah.
And then keep running.
Yeah, all right.
Phase shift
Like Lady Godiva.
and out.
Wow.
It is Gilwargis's turn. This is about to expire, at which point the acid is going to rush through. I'm just seeing if there's
John
any...
tells
Go ahead.
Kwarg it's okay. Just go. I'll be fine.
Okay. John, he's going to use his action to cast... Let's see.
He gets his reaction back, right?
Yeah, he gets his reaction back. He's going to use his action to cast Freedom of Movement on you.
Oh.
Dink. And then he's going to run.
You can do that as a bonus action?
No, he uses his action to do that.
Oh.
And then he's going to move.
Okay.
And that's it for our boy. It's your turn. The acid rushes as soon as you move.
Okay, so can John get away from the acid or is he
Yeah,
boned?
no, you can escape from it, just barely.
Fantastic. John is going to be saying, heck no, I don't want to deal with this. And he's going to, let me see what the distance looks like here. Perfect. John is going to utilize a bonus action to activate his Ghost Step tattoo. John turns
Perfect.
incorporeal, and he's going to just run 60 feet that way, using
Mhm.
his movement and his action to just cheese it through the walls.
Just cut out the hypotenuse, right?
Yep, exactly. I don't want to have to deal with all your
Trigonometry.
bullshit. He's going to be right here to get out of everyone's line of sight
Mhm.
when they're trying to move through this thing.
It has been 6 seconds since you told them to fire in 20 seconds.
Yep. Oh, and can he bring John's drone with him? Is that a thing he can
Yeah,
do?
you can bring your drone with you.
Cool, thank you.
Because
wanna
it's
make
a
sure I'm
support drone, it basically goes with you.
Cool. Are these drones also with their buddies?
Yes.
Cool. I'll help you with that. Let me just get them through here. Oh, he's stuck on a corner. I don't know where the other drone is, but it's got to be somewhere around
Yeah,
here.
it's fine. The drones are with everybody.
Cool.
Okay. Manda is going to book it for the exit.
Also, remember, John grabbed Asena's favorite drone 1.0. That's in his
Yep.
character sheet.
The bits and pieces have
Yeah,
been
yeah,
brought
yeah.
with. Let's see. Athenius is going to run back
What?
to Gilwargis's side and then use his action to basically drag him forward, moving at half speed.
Oh.
Hold on. He ends up here. He then uses his action surge to fucking do it again.
I'll do it again.
He's just.
I am not letting Kawargis not get
I
through
am
here.
not losing you over this. It is now Jirgaka Duarte's turn. The
Uh-oh.
acid rushes forward 3 more steps. So 1, 2, 3
Oh, God, are you kidding me?
to this drone right here. Who makes a Constitution saving throw with advantage. and succeeds and only takes half of
It's bad, isn't it? Yeah.
33
Yeah, it's
lightning
bad.
/ acid damage. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So he takes, what is that? 16 points of damage. The drone is barely affected.
Oh.
It is now their
Mate,
turn.
what are these red numbers? Are these ACs? What is that?
Yeah, that's AC. Is it AC?
Okay.
Hold on, I think it's AC. It's just
I don't
showing up
think
weird.
so.
No, it's not AC. I don't know what it is. They must have just gotten something weird happened with their cloning. Anyways, they're going to use their actions to leave the battlefield entirely.
Yes.
So they have enough movement. The air drones are following. Asena's clear. Asena, once you get clear, what are you doing? Are you just continuing to run?
Oh yeah, we're getting out of there.
Okay. You hustle. I think everyone is able to hustle out now.
Whew.
And that is 12 seconds. That's been 12 seconds.
Fire, fire, fire.
Okay.
Yes.
The drilling equipment that was put into position hovering far above opens fire, and a beam of plasma starts piercing through the rock.
Hey, mate.
Yes?
As they're running away, John's going to let them know that not only is the pit, but the mountain itself is Jurgark Duarte, at least in this area. Pull
Funny
back
you
if
should
you're
mention
too...
that.
Yeah, exactly. Now, it should be a genus loci, so it should not have locomotion. It should just be stuck here. But I mean, like, that's, I guess, your prerogative.
Okay, so as you guys are running clear towards the rest of the forces and this plasma bore starts burning down, there is an earthquake. I need everybody to roll a saving throw against the earthquake spell.
Oh no.
At +5, please.
At +5.
At +5. Everybody roll a dexterity saving throw.
And we add 5 or we lose 5?
You add 5.
Okay.
Because you're with Gilwargus.
Oh, nice. That's cool. If we're flying, does that change anything?
If you're flying, you skip it entirely.
Okay. Asena, fly.
And I'm going to throw a bunch of units on the battlefield just because, even though like this doesn't, ignore scale for a moment, okay?
Can a flying drone? Does it have the strength to carry a person?
It does not.
Damn. Do 2 flying drones have the strength to carry a person?
They do not.
Do 3 flying drones have the strength to carry a person?
A flying drone has a strength of 7. Let's see here. Carrying capacity 5e. Your strength score. Oh, hell no. 15 times 7. 2 flying drones can carry someone with can carry up to 210 pounds.
Oh, so no one in power armor, but
that's okay, because as soon as they get outside, the Mecha-knights are going to use their bonus actions. Their armor traces around them in lines of psionic energy and then weaves out from the air to form the wireframe, assembling their mechas around them.
Oh,
and over the course of a bonus action, they invoke their Bogatyr class mechas and
no way.
Oh,
heck yeah. Oh, I was just gonna suggest John would definitely tell his flying drone to like go grab Manda and like with her own drone like lift her up so at least she doesn't have to worry about doing it. Oh yeah, that looks cool. Go Power Ranger.
Yeah, absolute Power Ranger vibes. The Bogatyr class mechas have a fly speed of 60 because they have jump jets.
Well, let's see. We have 5 left, so 2 can go for Manda, and Asena's carrying a giant dragon. Or not a giant, but a big dragon. But Asena can fly, so there's that.
Athenius is going to call out in a clear, authoritative voice, conviction. And then his mecha forms.
Oh, he
around
does
him.
the same thing. Oh, so
Yep.
how many drones do we have left?
That's 3 of them freed up right there.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, great. Asena's fine. John and Manda are just going to grab onto 2 drones and hover into the air.
Manda
He
just
says
like
sorry
shoots
to
a
the
grapple hook up
Exarch.
and
There you go. John apologizes to the Exarch soldiers that are about to get absolutely wasted by this earthquake.
These are mere frames. Don't worry.
Asena, are you able to get off the ground?
Did I not get high enough?
With your flight, you can just glide, right?
Yeah.
Okay, no, you can use an athletics check to jump and glide, but you're going to run out of altitude eventually. However,
Yeah.
the Exarchate brought a whole bunch of those hover ships, the same ones you ripped a freaking smart laser off of that one time. And they're under Exarch's direct control. So they're able to like fly and predict a perfect pattern to fly in front of you and lower the back hatch for you to enter.
Okay.
Nice.
So I can jump and glide.
You can roll into it and be completely fine.
Nice.
Okay. Well.
Oh my god, that's a natural 1.
That was not good.
Oh man. Exarch's calculations were perfect, unfortunately.
So it sounds like an item got damaged, right?
So the hatch failed to open.
Oh my god!
So you actually jumped perfectly, but there was a mechanical error, an unpredicted mechanical error, so you just slammed into it and start dropping like a rock. Through no fault of your own.
If only the baby Dargan knew how to fly already.
I was
Okay.
about to say, Asena, Pods, have you seen the Dragon Prince?
Yes, but I didn't pay attention.
Oh, well, there's a baby dragon, and it's important.
It's true. It's true. And Gilwargus is going to turn as the mountain itself starts to stand up.
Oh, great.
And holy shimmering light floods around him. And 2 luminous incorporeal wings sprout from his shoulders.
Yes.
And now he's also flying.
I like how he doesn't transform into a giant mech. He just is Dragon Slayer.
Okay. There's one more person I need to add to the initiative order. A number, honestly, but for the time being, just 1.
There you go, mate.
Thank you. Perfect. Okay. Exarch is going to go on count 20 as well. John, you're flying, right?
Yeah, well, I'm holding on to I'm holding on to 2 drones.
Okay.
so, yeah.
As you're holding on to 2 drones, what are you going to do? The mountain is rising behind you. It is being attacked by the plasma boar.
Do I roll into initiative, or do I just get to say?
We're using the
I'm
old
doing
initiative.
something? Oh, cool, great, good.
Oh, which isn't showing properly for you.
Yeah,
so-
that's why I was just I just wasn't making sure.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
Oh gosh. Well, John is going to. The mountain is rising behind him, you say.
Mm-hmm.
He has 2 drones that he's holding on to for survival. Is this going to be anything that he's wearing and carrying? Does John count as carrying the drones, even though they're carrying him?
What are you trying to? What's the?
If John went
nonsense?
invisible, would the drones also be invisible? Like if he shoved them underneath his arms like a football player,
Well,
it was like
when you upcast it, does it affect multiple targets?
Well, oh my God,
You're
you're
a
right. It
warlock.
casts it. It cast. Well, yeah, but I don't have it. It's from the pact of the. It's from the talisman, but the talisman casts at 5th level, so you're right. That absolutely would work. So, yeah, John's gonna do that then. John's gonna activate a charge of the talisman, and when you cast it at 3rd level or higher, you can pick 1 additional for each slot above 2nd. So 3, 4, 5. So you can get a total of 4, right?
Yes.
Who's within John's... Oh, it's touch. Never mind. You're just going to grab him in the 2, because there's nothing else close by. So yeah, he's just going to hit him in the 2 drones.
Okay. You are now all invisible. What else do you want to do?
Fly. I mean, where can I go? Is there a ship? I mean, Asena got a ship. Could John fly to a ship?
Yeah, you can fly towards a ship, and on Exarch's turn, it'll pick you up.
Yeah, John's definitely going to ship it up.
Okay. It is now Manda's turn. Manda is hanging from this drone. She is going to flip upside down and use a bonus action to sight her target, or sight her sniper rifle. Asena, when Manda pulls this sniper rifle from her back, it's just like a folded up package. She swings it over. It unfolds. It is ridiculously large. It is like a cannon. It's like a freaking stilts on that she's holding now and aiming at this thing. She's finally far enough away from it that she can get away with this.
Oh my gosh!
And she's going to fire her baby, a super heavy caliber anti-material sniper rifle.
Yes.
There's a splatter as stone goes flying in all directions.
Nice.
And she reloads. That is it for Manda. It is now Exarch's turn. Exarch does the following. First off, I'm going to go over here and grab some vehicles to extract y'all.
You know, this looks like a blue eyes white dragon. I know it's not, but to me it does look like one.
All right. Fighters appear and swoop in towards the target, unloading. These are hover escorts, and they are going to open fire with their turbo blaster cannons. And they have an advantage because they are networked. Because they are networked. Thank you, computer. I don't know why it's taking so long, so I just rolled a bunch of rolls.
I mean, technically, shouldn't it just do like average damage each round? It's just a mountain. We're just shooting a mountain, right?
Yep. All right, and then Exarch is going to use Forecast.
What is Forecast?
It's basically divinate. It's basically foresight. Exarch has now saved 2 9s and can replace any attack roll or saving throw made by a creature or vehicle Exarch can see with these rolls. And because Exarch can see from all networked machines, basically this round Exarch can say, no, that's going to be a 9 before anybody rolls.
Oh, cool.
Because calculating every single variable, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Okay. The mountain pulls itself on its turn completely free and shakes the debris off of it. It is a dragon-shaped mountain. It has a hole in it that is being burned. It's not quite done by the plasma bore, but it is burning down.
And even though we're seeing the hole here and the mountain dragon here, it's happening to the dragon, right?
Correct.
Cool.
This is all going to be a little bit wibbly wobbly timey-wimey.
No, that's cool.
Okay, and so we're just going to go ahead and on its turn, it is going to... Let's see, where are you?
It's like Theater of the Mind, but not.
It's Theater of the Somewhat Mind.
Well, yes, but actually no.
Precisely. Okay. It is going to look up towards the hover platform that is burning down with it with that plasma cannon. And it is going to use its stellar flare breath. But instead of firing it as a flare, it's going to focus it into a single line.
Nice. Also, I thought that was like a satellite from space. It's like right here. It's like
it's not from
close.
space. It's in the upper atmosphere.
Okay.
And it gets a saving throw with advantage because, oh my god. Exarch already calculated. And so this beam, this just energy beam, this dark line of nothingness crackling with red lightning goes into the air and misses.
Yeah. Get some.
Okay.
Tennis.
Asena, you're going to be up next in a moment. The mech Conviction is flying into battle because what else would Athenius do?
Yes. Does Athenius have flames painted on his mech, or is that supposed to be jets?
Those are jets. They're actually wings of fire.
Oh, they're wings of
Flies-
fire.
yeah.
Oh,
His mech is
cool.
smaller than the Bogatir's, but it's clearly angelically inspired. It's got beautiful ceramics and enamel, gold filigree on it. It has a freaking sword. And the Esper Knights of the Voski, their mechs are powered by their own psychic energy. They channel their psychic energy through Esper coils that magnify it. So when they hit you with their energy blades, it's just a souped up version of their own blades.
Nice.
And
he's like a mix between Gawargis and the Voski Knights. A happy medium, a balance, you would say.
Okay, he flies up towards it, and then the wings themselves supercharge until they're almost too bright to look at, and then bolts of energy just fly towards this thing as he activates his once a day overcharge Lux Divina.
Oh, whoa. Hello.
Normally he'd be able to make 10 energy pulse attacks against different targets, but instead he's going to make 10 energy pulse attacks against one really big target.
Oh, wow.
So he shoots it with this 10 times. I'm not going to do it 10 times. He just...
Yeah.
Asena, it is now your turn. You are falling to the ground after bouncing off of an Exarch transport. What would you like to do next?
Okay, where am I? Right here.
But again, this is all kind of abstract because this right now this is like
he's not that close to me.
Miles. I mean, he's not that far from you. He's not 240 miles from you. So you can just kind of decide, narrate where you are.
Okay. How far am I falling?
Well, how high did you get with that jump? You're about to hit the ground, I think. You're probably going to fall like 40 feet and hit the ground if you don't do something. Although you can fall 40 feet.
Fine, right?
Yeah, you're fine. But if you touch the ground, you're going to have to roll saving throw against the earthquake.
Oh. How about we just dimension door?
Oh.
Sweet. Where to?
On top of the aircraft.
Okay, so you're going to dimension door on top of the transport?
Yeah.
Where'd I put the transport? There's the transport. It's not actually this big. I'm going to shrink it. This is like the freaking Death Star.
Oh.
It also got extremely skinny at the same time. Okay, you and the baby dragon, who I will put on the battle mat,
Dragon.
teleport on top of the thing.
Oh, yay. Hello, flying drone.
That's your action. You got anything else?
Oh, shoot.
You don't have to.
No. I mean, I don't want to die.
Okay. The Voski Knights in their mechas immediately engage. And they're going to fire their plasma autocannons at it.
Yeah.
Blam, 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 blam. Blam, blam,
Oh.
blam. Again, I'm not making all the rolls, but they just start. So massive amounts of damage are being inflicted on this thing, but it's still a mountain. And it uses a legendary action. Jirgaka Dwayardi, the living freaking mountain, is going to use a void twist. One of the energy pulse attacks that fires towards this thing, space warps around it, and it flies towards the other mech.
Oh no!
Which takes some damage. That's the mechas. It's Gilwargus's turn.
Yes.
He is going to fly directly towards the thing. And make a single attack with his holy weapon, Ascalon.
Ascalon. Ooh. Wow.
Dealing a total of 24, 40, 52 points of damage. Because once when he's in angel mode, he can deal an extra 20 points of damage once per turn.
Wow.
And he makes a second attack, which doesn't get that extra 20, but does deal an additional. But even though it's a mountain, this sword is just carving apart bits and pieces of it.
Yeah. 33 with just a slash of a sword? My gosh.
The payload is inbound.
And you see a single Exarch drone falling from above. It's fairly large. It has guided rockets. It has like rockets for guidance on it, but it doesn't seem to be super functional. It just looks like it grabs onto something.
Exarch, what is that?
The payload.
Oh! Do we need to secure the payload?
Please leave the area immediately.
Oh! Understandable. Have a nice day. Does this mountain appear to have eyes, mate?
Yes, it does.
Can I stop it from having eyes?
What do you want to do tonight?
Well, first of all, can you stop being Exarch for a second?
No. I like being exiled.
Does John understand? Okay, actually, Exarch, if I drop some sort of shade over those eyes, is that going to do anything?
You said this creature was originally a being of shadow, correct?
Yeah.
Can you do the opposite?
Oh. Well. Hey, Oriel, can I do the opposite?
I forget. Do you have a feat like your celestial blessing? What does that do for you?
If I roll a 20, I keep doing it.
Okay, roll it.
Oh. I think it's just like if I roll it, because I don't have the rules for it, but I think if I roll a 20, then I roll again on a crit. Like it's double crit, from what you said.
Oh no, you get another attack. You immediately get to attack again.
Oh, another attack.
Yeah,
Okay.
It doesn't multiply your crits. It just gives you extra attacks on a hit.
That's pretty freaking cool. I love that. Yeah, because you already told me that I can't. Well, you said I couldn't turn necrotic into positive energy radiance, but could I turn a darkness spell into a daylight spell?
No, they're opposing forms of energy.
Yeah, I don't have light. I don't have anything like that, unfortunately. But I do have this.
Are you within 30 feet of the eyes?
I mean, I could be if I need to be. Do you need me to be? Can I get up in its face and do?
John, I recommend leaving right now. Alternatively, that attack you used earlier against those aliens down below seems quite effective.
Then John's gonna do that. How far away do I have to be from the payload?
Well, what's the range on your pistols?
Well, I mean, that's irrelevant. How far should I be from the payload?
500 feet.
Oh. Well, here's the thing about my pistols. It has this cool foregrip stock where I'm able to do some pretty fun stuff if I only attack with one at a time. If I use it with two hands, it's normal and long range doubles. Its long range is 120, so it can be up to 240 away.
Okay.
Still way too close. When is the payload exploding, Exarch?
On our command. However, this engineer may attempt countermeasures against the payload.
Yeah,
We will
that's
not
the kind of...
tolerate it at the expense of your lives.
That's what I want to try to stop, because if that thing blows it up, that's going to be bad. Okay. John wants to pray. He wants to pray, and he wants to make sure that he'll be okay, but you know what? He'll probably be fine. He's got tricks up his sleeve. Not as many as he used to, but he's got tricks up his sleeve. John's going to just rush over and try to destroy the eyes. Keep this thing from getting in our faces. So he's going to use a
invisibly riding these freaking drones.
Yeah. John's just going to zoom in. He gets off the ship that he was on, and instead he just starts moving towards the dragon. And he's going to
actually the ship will carry you if you want it to. Exarch is in control of it. He can just fly the ship your way.
Oh, okay. I mean, sure. Yeah, I'll take a ship.
Okay. You are in one of the transports, and it's going to fly past the eye. Like, it's getting dangerously close, and they're going to lower so you can hang off the side and look extremely cool.
Yeah, John's invisible, looking extremely cool. Everybody look at me. I'm amazing.
Man, if you could see invisibility. Oh, and this thing has a speed of 280 feet.
Oh, wow. Well, that's pretty amazing. Yeah, John's going to go ahead and just start beating the crap out of this thing, and when he's told to leave, he'll leave. He's going to utilize the radiance of his variable element blasters and just get right in its face and shoot the eyes. That's what he's going for.
On burst fire?
On burst fire.
Cool. Seeing what you're up to, Meta is going to target the eyes with her.
She can. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And when she uses her bonus action to sight it, she can shoot out to 4,000 feet. So she is out of range.
Oh my god, 4,000. Oh, that's right. Asena can also like siege mode from like 1,000,000 miles away as well.
That's true.
Way to ruin the surprise, man.
Sorry.
All right.
I fail.
I'm just going to keep doing stuff because there's so many action figures so that we can hurry up and get to Asena.
Please do. And then that's an extra dupe and dupes. The first one has 31. The second one had 22.
Okay. 3 hits on the first one, 1 hit on the second.
Cool. I don't know if the damage matters on the eyes, but I can track it separately if you...
It's totally fine.
Is it double damage being radiant or no?
No, because it's a freaking mountain.
Okay, just checking.
Exarch directs all available escort ships to fire missile barrages into the eyes. So, hordes and hordes of missiles go flying towards it. It is now the mighty mountain's turn. Seeing that Gilwargus has come out to fight it, it's going to answer the challenge. First, I'm going to roll to see if it recharges its breath weapon. It does not. Instead, it's going to use its Aura of Madness.
Ooh.
Well, both Athenius and Gilwargus are completely immune. And the Bogatyr Knights aren't in range because they're still... No, they're in range. They're going to make them roll saves. But they're super close to our boy. So, you know what? I'm going to resolve that later so that we can hurry up and get to you. After using the Aura of Madness, 3 attacks, 1 bite.
Despite having a fear aura himself, John is not immune to fear, so...
But you're also out of range.
I am?
Yeah, are you within a... No, you went up to point blank range. Go ahead and give me that wisdom saving throw, please.
Alrighty. And then a 1d4. So that is...
A 22.
24.
You just barely saved. 22 saves, so you a little more than barely saved.
Yeah.
Okay. Asena, while I am seeing how much damage Gilwargus just took from Drigaka Duarte's attack, why don't you go ahead and take your turn?
Okay. And I was gonna say this, but I didn't want to interrupt all of the things we were doing.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to know if in my last turn I could have switched to siege mode for the bonus action.
Yes, you can.
Okay. So, I don't even know if we told chat about my cool weapon, but it does have a siege mode, and so we are going to try and hit this mountain, which I don't know if this counts as a structure or
Oh yeah.
creature made out of earth.
Yeah, it counts as a creature made out of earth.
Well then, let's see what it does to it.
Show me. I want to see. I want to see.
Okay. Siege mode. Oh my god!
No way.
That's not good.
Do
Objection.
you have an inspiration for
Warning.
that? Oh, yes! Exarch!
I have foreseen this. You actually rolled a 12.
I have foreseen this.
Oh my god.
So that's a 19, and you can
That
fire
would've
out
been
to a
bad.
mile away.
Yeah.
And doesn't it do more damage the farther it is?
No, it has a bigger area of effect.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you open fire, and this thing just launches, and then blasts into its head, and there's a cloud of plasma that goes in all directions because its dexterity save is ass. I'll tell you that right now, because it has to roll a save against your thing. So, kaboom! You deal 40 points of damage up front.
And does it does 1d10 damage against made of earth.
Ah, roll a d10.
Because it sieges.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I forgot how siege mode works. So you deal 29 instead of dealing double, but that's still fine. Kadunk. And if it had any friends, they would all have to roll or take the same damage.
Cool.
All right. Conviction. Athenius's mech is going to move up to back up his friend, his mentor, and make 3 attacks with the Shining Blade, which is also a dragon slaying weapon.
These dragon slaying weapons all over the place.
Hey, he's a Red Cross Knight. That's what he does. Oh, and he's also going to use a level 3 Smite. Thank you for the plasma roll. It just barely, because that's your first shot. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it would have exploded. Okay. There's enough time now. Everybody combines their focused attacks on it. The payload drops down. All the ships disperse. Was there anything else anyone wanted to do before the payload detonates? 'Cause you've done-
Yeah,
you've-
get the hell out of there.
Yeah, well, obviously. There's enough ships for everyone and mechas for everyone to...
Do they open the hatch?
Yes, they can pick you up. Because, again, if you want to think about it, Exarch is like essentially one person playing StarCraft 2 with all of his units at the same time, and the best person who has ever played StarCraft 2. So in ridiculous micro and aware of total map awareness at all times of where all units are. So pick you up, move, detonate payload. There is a blinding flash.
Wait, you said we get one thing, right?
Yeah, you get one thing.
Yeah. John is going to, as he's leaving, since he was right up in its face, right on the, much like he had done with Go Argus, John is going to step up to as the ships are colliding in, step up on the forehead of this giant mountain dragon. And just like he would do by placing a glyph, John is going to trace the sigils of his magic. Again, the magic that infuses him being a wizard long since expired, but his actual inherent runic magic that he learned from his grandmother back in his days on Earth. He's tracing the sigils along this creature's head, but he makes it look like the sigil of the Red Cross Knights, and just slams with his hammer fist this outstretched bit of power. It doesn't do anything other than just leaves this harmless ward on this creature, but again, almost searing into it, just the meaning of what it represents. And John is going to lean in and whisper, "You're free, Drugok. I'm coming back for that Flesh of Kur." And they'll grab a ship and leave.
Okay. There's a blinding flash and a shockwave that ripples out. The desert itself, the gravel and rocks just go flying up in a huge wave as bits and pieces of this cave go flying in all directions. The thud is felt in everybody's chest. And then the dust slowly settles. And you get out with 0 casualties.
Yeah.
I didn't even roll saving throws for the robots on the ground. They all got wiped out. They 100% all got wiped out.
No.
But again, they were just networked pieces of Exarch. So everything's fine. That's literally why they're there.
Oh, but we care about them, mate. We give emotions to a toaster. Each one of these so-called drones meant something to John.
The drone is fine.
Of
But not
course,
the soldiers.
those were all me as well.
See? Favorite drone is fine.
Favorite drone is the leader of an entire community known as the Exarch.
I am whatever I need to be to my people.
Afterwards, the Red Cross drop ship, which is also a really cool ship, but there were enough pieces in this battle anyways, we're fine, is going to take John, Gilwargus, Athenius, and Asena to the wreckage to find the flesh.
Yes.
And Gilwargus's divine paladin sense leads them right to it.
Ooh.
Buried in the rubble, as you draw close, Asena, you feel your skin crawling and the blood chilling in your veins. It's like the exact opposite of that brisk freedom you experience every time you go into the astral plane, where every single molecule of you is alive and free. This is like a deadening of the senses, like necrosis spreading through your very nerves as you approach it. You don't feel good.
I don't like it here.
That's good.
What do you mean that's good?
Well, it means that you're good. If you liked
Oh.
it here, that would be bad.
Well, I really don't like it. It doesn't feel good.
Yeah, this
Do
is
we
a void upon the world.
Do we have to go there?
It is the burden of heroes to take up what others cannot bear, Asena.
So he thinks I'm a hero.
Oh, your actions have proven as much over just the last, what? How long's it been? A month?
Yeah, pretty much. Maybe a little more.
Maybe a little more.
How are we going to deal with this?
Well, I don't have my interdimensional space that makes it easy to carry such a burden. But someone here has to have something like that, right?
Well, what do we need to do to it?
Store it somewhere.
A beat up, chromed out desert rail car, not rail car, sand rail. Glistening all over where it's been painted with metallic blue.
Yeah.
Covered in guns and like electric coils.
Yeah! Mad Max! Dragon Mad Max!
And Dodd here, the dragon who walks in a person's guise with his... Now he's sporting these days so like this shorter, not spiked, but sort of puffy white hair. Very, very blue eyes. He fit right in the Dune films with his desert armor and everything. Steps out of the car, surrounded by raiders, spikes, leather, guns, the works. He kind of strolls over the desert towards you. He's got a purse with him. Really nice, like, messenger bag.
Yeah.
Hands it over to John.
Is that what I think it is?
Yeah.
Thank you, Dodder. I greatly appreciate this.
Well, if I wasn't going to be up there in the front, you weren't going to get a dragon, but a dragon's magic is available.
And that is all that was required in this instance. Thank you very much. John will take the messenger bag and bow deeply before his friend.
Mm-hmm. Dodder returns the gesture. Sort of sly, sort of smug, but not hateful at all.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
we'll sit around as you stuff. I assume you put the Flesh of Kur into the bag of holding.
Yeah, John, whenever possible, tries not to actually touch this stuff.
Mhm.
I'm trying to see if there's a way that he can do it without actually touching it, but I don't think there is. So,
Hold on. Modern problems require modern solutions.
oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Exarch.
Let's see here. Actually, I think maybe Athenius can help.
Actually, now that I think about it, question: if he uses the ghost step tattoo and becomes incorporeal, is the Flesh of Kur immune to being touched when it's like that, or is it so oobly wackly that he'd be able to still touch it even when incorporeal?
Oh, you'd feel it, but you wouldn't be able to touch it.
Okay. Never mind.
Exarch will just drop a worker drone in the area. Just a utility bot that actually has decent hands.
Oh, good.
We'll move over, pick it up, and hold out over the bag.
And John opens up the bag, making sure that it's a bag of holding and not a bag of devouring. Not
It's
that
a bag of
thinks
holding.
Okay, good.
The robot's arm, like hand, falls off, rusting away and just like decrepifying.
Oof.
And the whole hand with the flesh drops into the bag.
John closes it right up and slings the bag over his shoulder. Feeling, again, it's not his briefcase, but it's close. And it feels right having some sort of messenger bag on his person again. Just he has a couple of pistols on his in his gun sheaths. He's got a bag over his shoulder. John feels right. Feels like Carmichael again for the first time in a few days since their mission restarted when Asena saved them from the Coriander Society.
So that's like what, 1 out of 9, or how many we got?
Yeah, it was close to a dozen that were already hidden. I'll need to go back through my notes to know exactly how many of these things I dropped. And now the society has the rest of them, which we'll have to recover that as well. But yeah.
So where are you two going next?
We have to go to my maybe mom.
Yeah, we have to get back to Yord.
Does anyone have a ride to Yord?
Well, the only people who are really capable of easy interdimensional travel are the dragons, some of whom can cast teleportation circle. But I don't know if you have teleportation circle coordinates for.
Oh, I kind of have that covered, actually. John's going to call out to the archangel that they met on their journey. Oriel, I'm ready to make my pact now. Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Gilwargus will hold up a hand first.
Oh, yeah.
There's one more step you need to take. He will hold out his hand gently towards you, beckoning for the red kiss.
John looks down, puzzled for a second, and then remembers the first directive given to him by Oriel. And again, without thinking, his hand instinctively goes to the infernal talisman tucked beneath his tie and underneath the vest that he wears. This, oh no. This is a tool. It's not a problem.
You've helped me set down my burden, John. Let me help you rid yourself of yours. And Gilwargus is shined with a radiant aura of pure white light. As he casts Dispel Evil and Good, to break the enchantment of the red kiss.
That prevents John from letting it go.
Yeah.
Okay. as the enchantment is broken, the bouts of rage and the wrath that has encompassed John's psyche for so long, that unconscious need to rely on this corrupting influence and the unwillingness to surrender or give up this legendary item that's been carrying him on his journey since its first steps. He looks down upon it, kind of takes hold of the infernal talisman, and without taking it off, just holds it up between St. George and himself, looking at it, seeing it truly for the first time in a decade. And he rips forward, tearing the chain from his neck, splitting it in twine. As the connection is broken, so is his bond to this artifact that he then very quickly hands to St. George. He almost stumbles back, kind of just as soon as it leaves his hand, he takes a step back and just sighs as this great weight has been lifted very sweetly off his shoulders.
George will take it in his power armored hand, avoiding all skin contact, closes, and gives you a proud smile. And with that, time freezes. And wings once again sprout from the back, but not the same ones that appeared during his battle. The enormous burning sunlight wings of the Archangel Oriel, and George's eyes burn with the same light that you both beheld in the astral plane. Time is frozen for everybody except you, as Gilwargus becomes the mouthpiece of this angel.
Oh.
John Carmichael, I hold you to the promise that you have made, and I restore to you what was taken and more. Bear now the power of the seals of heaven. You are a wizard once more. And marking you with a holy sign, you can feel the magic rushing back into you, but now warmer than before, exhilarating, peaceful, hopeful, and stern, all at once, as the knowledge of the angelic seals fill your mind. You are now an angelic seals subclass wizard.
Does this replace his abjuration school, or is this in addition
This
to?
replaces your abjuration school, but you know,
Okay.
as a quest reward, you might be able to get those back.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Seals! So now I have glyphs, runes, and seals.
Yeah, you're all about that writing.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And I have my spell points back! Oh my gosh. And is Oriel still there?
Mm-hmm.
He was gonna wait till he was gone. Does he have anything else he needs to tell John as part of this?
Go and honor your dead, but I will call upon you again. For evil rages on 1,000 battlefields, and the souls of the innocent lie in peril. Those who stand against them must be armed with more than the sword of faith and the shield of truth. I will entreat and charge both of you with securing the holy armament to help in battles here and beyond.
Oriel, if you call, Asena and John will answer.
Go in peace, and be not afraid. Whoosh! It seems like a good place to end, right? Unless you had any closing remarks?
I do. John
What?
has been holding on to this forever. And as soon as the light of heaven is gone and everyone kind of returns to the moment, there's a slight pause until John just erupts, jumping as high as he can into the air, punching his fist up as his legs just kick out, and he just screams. I'm not going to scream it, but he just shouts out, "I'm a fucking wizard!"
You are?
And John is going to cast Carmichael's draconic form, turning himself into Suspiro once more for the first time in a long time. And he's going to take to the skies and fly around, shooting off all of his cantrips in turn, practicing all the spells that he hasn't used in ages, and just doing. I don't know if he actually can cast anything right now because he hasn't prepared anything today, but he has his cantrips.
Well, you do have your spell points because somebody just played a catchphrase card and you just said your catchphrase. So yeah, you can have your full spell points.
Hey!
All right, and I think on that note, unless anyone else has something, this is a good place for us to end. Asena, you are going to have to figure out pretty quickly how to train your dragon.
Yeah.
And name that thing.
Yeah, it's gonna need a name. Chat, I'm taking suggestions.
But yeah, next time on Coriander Society Adventures, our heroes go to a funeral, continue to dodge the interdimensional agents of a society bent on tracking them down, and probably start hunting for the rest of the pieces of the Flesh of Kur, while Asena tries to deal with raising a void corrupted dragon. It can't be too hard, right?
Oh my gosh, I
It'll
love
be
it.
fine.
Thank you
It's gonna be
everyone for joining
amazing.
us, and take it easy.